Hi, Steve here. Welcome to this tutorial on Aussie Don spreadsheets, how to use them and how to get the most out of them. So let's jump in and open the spreadsheet. Okay, when you first open the spreadsheet after it's been licensed and sent back to you, there's a couple of screens you may see. It may be this one here, or it may be the one with all the data and these tabs up here. So let's just say it opens here in go to the master, which you click on, and it takes us to the master data sheet. Now it will have some data which will be not relevant to what you're doing to the day. So first of all, what we need to do is need to delete the sheets. So we click on delete the sheets, you get a pop-up saying you're going to delete the information. So this just empties out whatever races are there. The next thing we need to do is pick the date on that we need the ratings for, and obviously it's usually today's date. So it's the 7th of the 7th as I do this video. So we're going to import data. This is going to go and bring in the data, which it's done now, and we click OK. And then the next one is create sheets, and this will put, at the moment all the data is just all jumbled together and it's of no use to us. So we need to create the sheets, and what this actually does, it puts all the data into individual work tabs race by race, so that okay, it's done. So you can see how quick it is there. We click yes. So what we're going to get is the data that we need all down here in individual tabs. Okay, don't worry about A, B and C. They won't be showing on your copy. This is a prototype. So we can right click there and we can get all the races if we want to jump to. You'll notice that the races here are race 3, race 5 at Eagle Farm. This is because the ratings were very late. It does happen occasionally, the ratings were very late getting posted and we missed some of the races. There's not much we can do with it. As I said, it's a third party. Okay, so we can just jump straight to a race if we want to and click on it like so. Okay, so let's go through and tell you what the headings do. As I said, B and C won't be on your copy. So the first one is the meeting, obviously, and then the race, so giving you the race number, the distance, and what it is. It's a handicap. You'll see there'll be 3-year-old races, handicaps, listed races, etc. The race number, and then the name and number of the horse, so Omudji, and then the rated price. Now this is after going through a lot of parameters. The rating service works out the chances of the horse and then gives it a price. So in this case it's saying Omudji is nearly 31% chance of winning the race, and that converts to the price here at 100% of 3.23. So the highest rated horses are always at the top, and they're all rated there to 100%. The yes column means these are all running. Now normally you'll see that non-runners have been declared about 7 o'clock in the morning and they are taken out of here, but occasionally you get late scratchings and that, and this is where you can take them out and it will send them to the bottom. And when you're changing prices here, you can see now it's gone from 80% down to 74.86. So moving on to the new market. Now the new market is the market that is set. You can see there 74%, because I'll just put that one back in. Yes. Okay, so the market we've got here is close to 80% because we've got new market reduction. Now the reason we've reduced it down to 80% is because Don, who showed me what he does with these figures, uses the 80% of the market, so he can get his price, and you can see here 80% of the market. So the rated price is 3.23, but 80% of the market is 2.58. Now Don uses this price in the way that he bets in his Dutches, which I won't talk about at the moment. So the next thing here is, if you want to go, say you want to price it at 90%, then you just change the reduction by 10, and now all of a sudden we're using a 90% price here. Even though it says 80% because that's the default price set there, this is your 90% column. Whatever you change this to here, this figure here, is reflected in this new price column here. Against this price will give us whatever amount we set up here. So if we want to win $15 on a horse in here, you can see now the stake price has changed. So if we select this one, this is the horse that we want to bet, and we're going to use the stake of 7.87, then we'll use that. Now if the price is better than this, or worse, whatever the price is, we put it in there. Did the horse win? Yes, it won. And because we got a better price than the 2.91, you can see there that we've actually won 1968, and then after commission 1869. If we put in here, just to say for example the 2.91, you can see there that we won our $15, and then we've lost a bit there in commission. So we've net profit, if we were using an exchange, net profit was 14.28, or if we were using TAB or bookies, we'd maybe have to round that up. So this section in here is to do with the staking if you're doing single staking. Okay, the next section we're looking at here, as I scroll across, this here is the Dutching section. Now we can Dutch to total spend, or we can Dutch to a target profit. Okay, so if we want to say, for example, we want to use this one here, Dutch to a target profit, then we can say put a couple of prices in here. We'll just put in 3.23, 5.56 and $6. And if we're going to use them in part of the Dutch, we can just put yes, 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 and we have the saver bet here. Now if we want to say this fourth horse white boots, if we want to have a saver bet on it, like an insurance bet, and put yes here, that means if white boots wins, we don't make a profit, but we cover our outlay on the 3 that we were trying to make a profit. Okay, so if we just put no. So basically we've got our 3 horses that we want to bet. It gives us our stake money here that we need to outlay on each horse at this price to make a 10 target. So for example, this one won, it won, and the price was 3.23. Okay, you can see there that we made 9.5 after our Betfair commission. So if we were doing it with the bookies or TAB, we would have to use the no rounding. We'd have to go to maybe $1, and so it would round it off to $1. So you can see there our stakes now $9, $5 and $5. So the rounding is for using bookies or TABs. We might have had to go to 50 cents rounding. So, and this is the profit section. So you've got the Dutch here. We can Dutch to a profit target, or we can Dutch to a total spend. And this one here, we want to spend say $10, and you can see there now the staking is only $10. So we're only staking 10 as our maximum loss, and you can see here our profit drops to 4.78 because we're using a spend. If we go to, just go back here to total profit, you can see there our spending is like $19 here, so that's why we're getting a higher profit return. Okay, a couple of other things is down the bottom here. We obviously have race by race, and you can do each workings for each race as you go along. You can also right click on the little arrow down the bottom, and you get all the races there in a menu, so you can jump straight to a race if you need to. The other thing is when you've finished, when you finish, you can file, save as, and you can save it as, say for example, today's date. which is where are we? 7th of the 7th, 2021. So I can save it like that, and that means now that I can go back and have a look at this spreadsheet and see the workings that I did weeks, months later, and we'll still all have the ratings in there. So it's a valuable tool that you can go and research later on. So if you save each day racing by using the date in the save file, then you're building a record of how your punting's going using these ratings, and you can see how does Eagle Farm go with the ratings, how does Randwick go. You can look back in times to come and times past to see how the ratings go for tracks, days, what do the Wednesdays look like, what do Saturdays look like. So you've got that as a valuable tool with the Aussie Don markets. Also, I suggest that you make a backup of this so that if you do bugger something up in it, you always have a fresh copy. So you should go in and now and make a backup copy. All you need to do is the copy that's been sent to you with your license name in it, is go there and save as backup, so that you know you have a copy that has got all the data in it. The help button, of course, will take you to this tutorial and also the written tutorials and strategies that we may suggest that you can use with this. So thanks for watching this tutorial. If you need to go through the video a couple of times, feel free to. Of course, everything I've mentioned now is up above on the help page. So on behalf of myself, Steve and Michael, and of course Don for giving us the ideas that we're using here, we wish you all the best with Aussie Don markets. Thank you.